When WESSITA McKinley lost her job 6 months ago, she had to move in with her sister while she searched for work. It was manageable because the U.S. government was paying McKinley a monthly allowance to cover some expenses. But in December, her unemployment insurance checks simply stopped.
Congress just cut it, went on vacation, went on recess, and while they're enjoying their lives, the American people are suffering.
Despite some of the worst long-term unemployment numbers in a half-century, the U.S. Congress let benefits for the long-term unemployed run out. For years, those benefits were automatically renewed until December. So McKinley took her frustration directly to U.S. lawmakers to let them know millions of unemployed Americans believe Congress's failure to extend the benefits was morally wrong.
Shame on them. I'm going to repeat that again. I say shame on them.
But on this day, only Democrats seem to be listening to that message.
In a way, I'm very sad. We should not be at a press conference. We should be on the floor of the House voting to extend unemployment compensation.
But Republicans in the House of Representatives say they have no plans to draft legislation to extend unemployment insurance. Republicans in the Senate say they can't support extending the benefits unless it's also accompanied by a plan to pay for it. And that's where the two sides can't seem to agree. So McKinley and her supporters delivered 500,000 signatures to the top Republicans in Congress to press them to work with the opposition Democrats towards a solution.
We're just, here on a peaceful group of people on behalf of voters, and we're here to deliver some petitions that we think the leaders of Congress need to see.
They say this is not how things get delivered.
But on that day, none of the Republican leaders was willing to speak with WESSITA McKinley. 4 million Americans have been out of work for more than 6 months, and McKinley is convinced the politicians have no idea of their suffering.
We're going to see turmoil on our own streets. When we send troops over to keep peace in other countries, we better bring them back because they're going to be needed here. That's the desperation level. When you have people who are homeless, hungry.
It's a level of desperation she expects will only get worse as congressional politicians continue to bicker over whether the country can still afford a program unemployed Americans were once able to count on. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, Capitol Hill.